Everybody, thanks for watching. This is a Instructables inspired tabletop tool caddy prototype. The table saw in my shop is currently down, so the materials I had on hand was this 1.25 inch strips of plywood that I had recycled from a failed workbench I tore down. Because of the way my shop is configured, I don't really have a lot of either wall space or height to do a lot of organization the way I want to. And I don't really have a lot of cabinets or ways in which I can make cabinets in here because I don't want to encroach on the open space, what little I have available to me. So a friend of mine sent me this article from Instructables about these tabletop tool caddies. And I want to make a couple of nice ones, one for myself and one for my wife. But since I'm waiting for parts for my table saw, and I had all this plywood strip material on hand, I thought it'd be worthwhile to make a prototype that I could actually serve as something later on in the other part of my shop for some different tools. Enables me to see how large I actually want to make it. If I want to follow those plans exactly, which I already knew, I need to make those plans a little bit wider and a little bit taller for what I wanted to use this for. But all in all, it was a really terrific exercise, and I look forward to having this in the shop for a little while to see how well it does in distributing tools and what kind of tools do I actually use every single week that I'm going to want to fill the other trays with. The trays are removable, which was one of the key benefits of the one from the Instructables article. And in real life, in the final product that I want to make, one for myself and one for my wife for her crafting projects, these will be different sizes. Like for the precision screwdrivers, I would have made that one block. For the nut drivers, I would have made that one block. I have a couple of like the tools you use. I call them dental tools. They're not, but they're little scraper and pointed tools. Those would be on one even narrower than these. And then I think I would honestly like some trays where I keep pens and small things and maybe even some of my camera gear. Like the rigging for camera gear, not the camera stuff that is sensitive. And I think I want trays, shelves for the sorting devices. Because these need to live here, and these go with the bit drivers, hopefully, that I'll put in here. But all in all, I'm really happy with it. I've only had it for an afternoon before filming this. Already I've used it twice as I'm disassembling other parts of my table saw to finish cleaning and restoring it. So I think this is great. I look forward to pulling out the walnut maple and making the final product after the table saw and some other things are all finished. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about this in general, leave it below. One thing I learned already is that because the way I made this thing and assembled it, a lot of it was upside down and backwards. And I did a lot of my countersink hole drilling incorrectly. So I wasn't able to put a threaded insert on the other side. So if I really want to tighten these down, I have to hold the bolt, and tighten them, which is not very user friendly. And it's exactly the right height. That was great. And it could have been a little shallower, actually. I have another, if I push these all the way back, I actually have another maybe inch to make it narrower, which is great. The narrower things are in the way the shop is configured, typically the happier I am. But I thought it was great. I thought it was worth painting because I was already painting other things at the same time. And I wanted to make the layout easier on myself and just put a little bit more effort into it because I know that I'm going to be using this thing for a while. And I want to use something that is nice to use and clean to use. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.